Testing one, two, testing one, two. Tony here hanging out with you today from learnautobodyandpaint.com. We're going to be doing a Q&A for about 20, 30 minutes. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat by typing down below. Say, hey, Tony, I can hear you and I can see you clearly. Give me some quick feedback. And if you're a Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP member, just type in the chat VIP member and where you're tuning in from. That'll be great. Today I'm using a mic, so I'm not sure how well the audio is coming in. Kind of testing out. I usually just use these mics when I'm recording like VIP videos and whatnot, but is there a difference than the normal audio? Because normally I'll just stream from my laptop mic, but today I got this thing hooked up. So just curious if you guys even hear the difference. You know, maybe I should use this from now on. I don't know. Give me some feedback. Ketis Bloom says loud and clear. Awesome. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a brand new week. A lot of, crazy shit going on in the world. You guys hear about the diesel shortage? What's going on with that? And the thing is, Ketis says it sounds the same. I believe I am using my mic. I am hooked up to this mic. I know I am. So if it sounds the same, then I'm not worried about it. That means next time I don't have to use this mic. So yeah, we got the diesel shortage. And did you know it's cheaper to refine diesel than fuel? Kind of weird if you think about it. Why would they? What's going on here? What's going on? They want us to stop getting food deliveries. All these diesel trucks that move food and inventory across the states. They want all that to stop all of a sudden. Like, what's going on over there? So, anyway, Dan Sawatsky. Sorry, Dan, I always mess up your name. Occasionally get a buzzing sound. Weird. Well, hopefully the audio is okay. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Learn Auto Body and Paint Q&A. Whatever questions you got pertaining to auto body, let's handle it, knock it out of the park right here. Super simple. We'll kind of get you on the right track, give you some clarity, and we'll go from there. I have a few links that I want to put down for you guys. For all you newbies just tuning in for the first time, feel free to head to learnautobodyandpaint.com. I'm going to post a link right down below where you can get some free auto body and paint training. Right over there is a video of me waving some free books. Zula.com is currently doing a Halloween sale, so you might want to check that out. Ends in about, I think, a day or something like that. You could invest in any large spray gun and you can get the Mini or the X9 for $69. Pretty good deal. Let's see if you guys are interested in crypto and learning how to make money online through selling physical products, basically e-commerce. I'll put those links a little later. We're not going to talk about that right now, but let's go ahead and do some live Q&A. So Aiden here says, I'm a paint the 2001 extended cab truck metallic gray. Should I walk the whole side or paint fender to door, then door to the end of the cab? So if you're doing basic standard metallics that you have mixed, a paint shop mixed up for you or whatever, you don't have to walk the side of the car. Just make sure you mix the paint really well, before you reduce it. So when you have a brand new can of base coat, you want to mix it really well before you reduce it and you put your reducers in it 1-to-1, right? Then you can go ahead and paint. And you don't have to do that with regular metallics. No need to worry about that. Just make sure when you're spraying to make sure you have proper lighting. Okay. And this is why the Gun Bud Ultra lighting system works so well. I'm going to actually send you guys a link to that because I use it for every single paint job that I do. Every single paint job, I have my Gun Bud strapped on to the spray cup, and it literally lights up the whole area. I can make sure I'm not getting any tiger stripes. I could make sure the paint is laying on nice, and it works really, really well. So check that out. Oh, my neck. I twisted my neck the other day. Okay, Mohammed says, how do you be consistent with a curved hood like a Dodge Caravan? Metal shoots showing up after guide coat sanding. I'm scared to start piling up filler, primer, paste, or Bondo. Man, I'm having a very hard time understanding your question. If you want to rephrase that, how do you be consistent? Okay, so metal showing up after guide coat. Okay, so you're probably just going to want to shoot a sealer. You might want to use a 1K sealer. So it's okay if you have a little bit of metal showing or you're cutting through to the body filler or whatnot. All right. If you want to, you could spray like 2 or 3 heavy coats of 2K primer filler on top of all of that. Make sure it's thick and then water sand that, block it out with 400 grit, and just be careful that you don't cut through. Then you should be good to paint. But if you're cutting through, you got a little bit of metal spots or whatnot, a very little bit of metal spots, like a size of a little quarter or a coin, you could base directly over it lightly and cover it. And I show you how to do that in my other videos and VIP and whatnot and some of the free trainings. So don't forget to head to learnautobodyandpaint.com to grab that free auto body training guide, as well as the videos, because we covered that. But if you want to seal everything, you could just use a 1K sealer right before you paint and just seal the whole hood, or you can just seal that area with a 1K sealer and then not sand it or anything, right? So I use Nascent. It's a 1K sealer. I ran out. I don't have any anymore on my shelf. I'm trying to take a look. But a 1K sealer, you could just go over those metal spots a little, or the body filler spots or whatever, and then spray base coat right over that. So yeah. Or like I said, if you dust it, you could dust little parts of your base coat. Sorry guys, I'm currently in a trade doing some futures trading with Dogecoin. Sorry guys. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question. What's up, Rich Reese? How you doing? Hope all is well. Anyway, guys, we're doing some quick Learn Auto Body and Paint Q&A. If you have any questions pertaining to auto body, you're stuck through a process, let me know. We'll help you out here. Probably be on for another 10, 15 minutes. Aiden says, I'm in California. It's getting cold. If I paint in the day when it's around 67 degrees, will it affect the paint job if it gets 50 degrees a few hours later? No, you should be fine. Okay, so if you're painting around 67, paint usually sets up in about an hour, and I don't think it's going to drop down to 50 within the hour. I would just time it out, if you could warm your shop up a little with a heater, warm it up, make sure your car's in there, make sure the car gets, to the temperature in the room, your ambient temperature, shoot it, and then you should have a couple of hours where it stays pretty consistent during midday, right? Because the temperature usually gets warm around noon, and then it'll stay pretty warm till 4 p.m., give or take, 3, 4 p.m. And you should be fine. You should be fine. So try to time it out to where you got the warmest part of the day, do your paint job. It just needs an hour to set up. And then if it cools down after that, that's fine. I would make sure you're using a medium reducer. If it's cool out, I won't use a slow, I'll use medium. Even for clear coats. But if you got like mid 70s to 80s, I like to use slow reducers so your clear coat flows out. Base coats, you can use medium throughout, all types of temperature ranges. But if you want to use slow base coats, I usually go with medium reducers. If it's cooler out or if it's warmer out, I'll still go medium. But the clear coat is where you want to use a lower temperature reducer or activator, so it has a chance to flow out. Clear coat. All right. Hopefully that helped you. Saifullah. Kiedis Bloom says, blocking my card down with 400 as we speak. Plan out shooting this weekend. Man, that reminds me. I had a VIP sent me some pictures and I didn't have time to respond. I got to double check that. You know why Tamco recommend me to get the white primer? It is super hard on the eyes and trying to see if all the orange peels out. I'm not sure why they recommended white. Honestly, I never ever used a white primer in my whole entire lifetime after doing this for 25 years. Normally, it's gray, a light gray, a gray, or a dark gray that I use. So I'm not sure why you got white. Maybe they just wanted to get rid of some inventory. I don't know. But maybe next time you want to get a gray, it's easier on the eyes when spraying, for sure. What's up, Carlos from Illinois? Hope all is well, bro. As far as the red and gray Scotch Brite pads, what grit of sandpaper are they equivalent to? The red ones are finer. The green ones are coarser. Probably, I would say, like, the green ones could probably be like a 320, I would think. The maroon ones can be 500 to 600, but I would never finish off any type of primer before paint with any of those Scotch Brite pads because the course is inconsistent. You're going to have, if you use the maroon, it could seem like a 500 to 600 grit, give or take, but there are coarse strands in there where you're going to get like a scratch in your primer. It's a very inconsistent way. The only time I would be using a Scotch Brite pad is absolutely necessary, maybe in door jams if you're doing single stage paint. Okay, single stage is a lot thicker and it will cover like little scratches that a maroon pad or a green pad would give you. And the only time I would use those pads if I'm doing an undercoating. So if I'm just scuffing up a back of a bed, a metal bed in a truck, then I'm going to put some thick liner on, like a Raptor liner or a can style rubberized undercoating, then I would use that. Other than that, I don't like it. So yeah, there's my answer to you there. I'm in profit. Sorry, guys. I'm doing a little bit of trading today. Banged $700 last night trading, and today I'm up a little bit, not too much. What grit to use when sanding plastic spoilers? It depends. Are you going to be finishing for painting, or are you going to be priming on top of it? So if you're going to be priming on top of it, you could use 400, scuff it up, prime it, and then flatten it out again with 400 grit. And then you're good. Normally, I just go with 400. That's my all-around grit. If you want to go a little coarser, where you have to flatten out some body work in the plastic or whatever, you can go to like a 320 if you want, and then 2K filler prime it, and then finish off at 400. Kita says, I've always used, as far as the red and Scotch, okay, I answered that. Aiden, did that answer your question? What's up, dudes? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyandPaint.com. We're doing light auto body Q&A right now, and I'm saying light because we're going to be ending the show in about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have any questions pertaining to auto body, let me know. Type in the chat right now. We'll try to help you out as best as possible. We do these normally every Monday around this time. Maybe I'll change the dates to Wednesday. People also liked Wednesdays. But the reason I don't do Wednesdays is because my daughter comes home and it's kind of like the time frame, and she comes home a little early on Wednesday. So whatever. Anyway, guys, I'm going to drop the link again for all you newbies out there who want to get some free auto body training. Don't forget, to put your email in here and grab the free book and video trainings that I'll be sending you from Learn Auto Body and Paint. Also, Zula.com is doing a Halloween sale right now for the next, I'm on their site right now. It looks like for the next 12 hours, you can get, and they have new lower pricing across the board on all spray guns. So literally a lot of the pricing dropped due to inventory easing, and the information is on the homepage. Go check it out. Zula.com, where I get all my spray guns right there. And how many of you guys in here are interested in cryptocurrency and making money with crypto? Anybody interested? If you are, I'm going to post a link here where you can check out a brand new membership that I just launched called Crypto Waters Alpha, where you have a limited opportunity right now. I'm going to close this special offer out in about 48 hours because very small window to get in this new cryptocurrency ecosystem, where you can see 500 to 1,000% gains in the next 5 to 6 months, give or take. Let me say 3 to 6 months. But yeah, I'm heavily invested in some of these projects here, and I don't think you're going to be going wrong. So if you guys want to get into crypto, you want to see some of the ecosystems, I'll teach you A to Z how to get into crypto. It doesn't have, you don't have to be a experienced guy. You could be a total newbie, but you're like, man, I want to get into crypto, I just don't know how. Check me out on Crypto Waters here. I'm going to post a link. Register for that, and let me know what you think. It's a $47 per month membership, but I guarantee it'll be worth it. You'll get the value just from month one, because I'm going to be dropping the names of these coins just in the first week. As soon as you sign up, this thing is closing out in 48 hours. Okay. If you guys want to get in, get in. If not, I could really care less. This is just for the guys who are interested. I'm putting this offer out there. All right. So just sign up there. Register there at cryptowaters.com. On the next page, you're going to see a special 30-minute video that I just recorded a day ago, 2 days ago. So yeah. Have you ever heard storing products in cans upside down and then turn upright, then mix up? No, I haven't. I just think that's a dumb idea, because if they get caked up, the cake is going to be on the lid. Like, what's the difference? For me, I would rather just store it normally and then just mix up the paint when the caking is at the bottom. I don't know. I've never heard of it, and I've never done it. Maybe you might want to try it, Jeff. Let me know if it works out well for you. Have you ever used Transtar paint? I have many, many years ago. Many years ago. I haven't recently, so I don't know the current mixing ratios, the new paints. I'm not sure. So let me know in the comment what's going on. Aiden said something here. I messed up on a part of a truck bed. I was planning on hitting with a DA 240 grit to knock down the orange peel, then hitting it with a 400 grit. What do you think? I think 240 is way too coarse, but you could try it. It might be okay. Try 240 or 280. You might even get away with a 320 grit, but 240 seems a little rough. But you could try it, because you can always cut down to 400, but just make sure your 400 grit cuts through the coarser grits and you end up with a final 400 grit before you paint. Okay, because if not, if you still have some of those remaining 240 grits under there, they might show up. They might. And they might not. Aloha in Eva. What's going on, Patty? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Let me check out my trade here. Oh, I needed to pump a little bit more. Shit. I think it's going to go. Okay, guys. Let me check up. I might have to close out my trade. Okay, Rich Reese said, would 180 dry then 400 equal 400? Wet sand 320? No, where did you get all that information? Oh, I'm in profit. I should close this thing out. Where is this thing running? Sorry, guys. Hopefully this thing runs a little bit more. Oh, it's running. Ah. Yeah, I'm doing a futures grid, doing some bot trading here. I should have just closed it out at 200. I think it's going to run though. I think it's going to run. Sorry guys, I'm like mother henning this trade. I might just close it out right now in just a bit. Oh, it's going up. It's going up. Okay, let me get back to the Q&A here so I can close it out. Sell. Oh my God. I'm up. I was up 200, but now it's down to 173. I'm doing some futures grid trading here. I wanted to hit my 300 target, but whatever. It might just pop in a bit. Maybe when I get off, I'll be out. DIY auto school would dry. How does 180 dry equal 400? It doesn't fucking make any sense at all. 320 dry equals 600. So you're saying sanding with 180 dry is 400 grit wet? Is that what you're saying? I don't know, man. Aiden, no problem. What do I think about the inflatable paint booths? I mean, a friend of mine had one out here and they just suck. Rich Reese, that's just the dumbest shit I ever heard on those grits there. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. Do with what you will with that information. But I think that's fucking way off. Excuse my language. Patty, how you doing? Hope all is well. Oh, all right, guys. I'm gonna close this out. Nice to see everybody in here. I actually got to close out my bot trade in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm going to drop the links one more time. Here is the link to cryptowaters.com. Watch the video after you get on that page. It's a 30-minute video talking about this special opportunity. Right there for the crypto stuff. And then here is the link to Paradise Garage, learn Autobody and paint.com. If any of you newbies are on here, you want to learn about Autobody, go here to get the free training. Zula.com is doing a sale. Check that out. Halloween sale. Pretty good deals. And then Ecom Domination, if you guys are interested in learning how to build an e-commerce business, because the way the world is now, you need multiple streams of income to fulfill and to remain at a millionaire status, right? So some of you guys might have a regular day job, or maybe you're doing some investments, or you're doing, you've got to have multiple streams of income in this day and age to make it, to even try to be ahead. Sometimes people needs multiple streams of income just to get by, depending on how much each of your streams make, So me, that's why I'm trading crypto. I trade stocks, a lot of things, So paint booths, those inflatable paint booths, not really into them. They, you can't really keep them outside, because if it rains, you get all the water that basically pushes down on the middle of that paint booth. And then sometimes if the plastic's not sealed right, it leaks. So you got to have really good conditions, low wind, sunny outside. It's not like a permanent thing. If you're going to be putting it permanently inside of a garage, then yeah, you might be better off that way. But one of those portable things outside, I would rather just get a tent and just paint it under a regular, 12 by 20 tent. That would be the better play, and just kind of close it off and have a box fan blowing out, um, sucking out all the fumes would be great. Oh shit. All right, guys. Nice seeing you guys on here today. I'll be in touch next week, give or take, same amount of time. I'm gonna get back to my trading and to other things that I'm doing here. Thanks for tuning in. Like the video, share, subscribe. Peace out. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. If you guys are watching the replay, all the links to this, whatever I was talking about here, will be down in the description or in the little boxes that pop up on the right side of the video. Peace out, guys. Peace. You're welcome. Have a good evening and a good week. Talk to you soon.